out $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. And I buy the bar a double round of Crown, and everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same, 'cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise, 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Well, I don't give a dang about nothing. I'm singing and bling-blinging while the girls are drinking. Long necks down, and I wouldn't trade old Leroy or my Chevrolet for your Escalade or your Freak Parade. I'm the only John Wayne left in this town. When I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city, I make a lot of noise, 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Thoroughbred, that's what she said in the back of my truck bed as I was getting buzzed on suds out on some backcountry road. We were flying high, fine as wine, having ourselves a big and rich time, and I was going just about as far as she'd let me go. But her evaluation of my cowboy reputation had me begging for salvation all night long. So I took her out gigging frogs, introduced her to my old bird dog and sang her every Willie Nelson song I can think of, and we made love. And I saddled up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise, 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding
out that one-night stand and enjoy this next song.
Hi there, everyone. Or should I say, heist there, everyone.
Orange, no one gets your joke. We haven't told them what the episode's about yet.
All right. Today we're going to tell you how to pull off a heist. So, now do you get my pun?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yes.
It's a pun. It's funny.
Yes, everyone gets it now.
Heist ho, do the episode. We go.
Anyway, heists are very complicated, so to help us answer this, we brought in Liam the Leprechaun.
Heist there, everyone! I spent the better part of my life keeping a watchful eye on me gold from those who would steal it. So you could say I'm something of a security expert against heists.
Say, Liam, where is your pot of gold?
Why, I left it right over the... Ah, crap!
Well, this feels like a golden opportunity to talk about step one. Get the team back together.
That's right. For any heist, you're gonna need help.
And whoever you pick to be on your team should be an expert at something, like computers or dodging lasers, or delivering awesome one-liners at opportune moments. Freeze, sucker.
Ooh, I can be that guy. I have the best one-liners. You could even say me one-liners are pure gold.
Liam, is your pot of gold supposed to be behind that curtain?
Ah, crap! Who keeps stealing me gold?
Step 2. Map out every detail of the plan meticulously. Now, this step is crucial and takes a lot of work.
Which means it's super boring.
Ow.
Step 3, just get an explosives expert and totally wing it.
What? That's the worst thing you could do, Orange.
We'll see about that.
Ah, I've got me gold right behind this good door. I refuse to believe anyone can possibly get to it now.
You refuse to believe it, huh?
I refuse to... Wait a second. No, not TNT. It's me front door's only weakness. I've got to get the gold out of the vault before it all gets blown to bits. Ah! Wait, what happened? Was that fake TNT?
Sure was, and it was all part of the plan. Now, laser guy or girl.
Hey, what is happening?
This was our plan all along. Orange would pretend to go rogue,
And once your guard was down, we'd send in our laser expert to get the gold. Because step 4 for any good heist is to have a plot twist near the end. Great plan, Bear.
and great execution, Orange.
I wish we had hands so we could high five right now.
So you mean to tell me that I was thwarted by some TNT gang?
We thought you'd get a kick out of it.
I most certainly did not get a kick out of it. I lost all my gold.
I think you're still gonna get a kick out of it.
I'm telling you, I absolutely am not. Ow, me lucky charm!
Hey there, fruit lovers. This week, Rads Vandenberg wants to know how to drive.
You came to the right place, Rads. Here's an expert driver.
I am?
Yep, you've been driving the Bonkers for years.
Yeah, right back at you, Orange. All right, step 1. Grab the steering wheel at 10 o'clock and at 2 o'clock.
Now, those are the only times you can grab it. Any other time, the steering wheel will electrocute you.
No, Orange. Those just refer to the positions your hands go on the wheel. See? 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Oh, I get it. So if you put your hands in the wrong position on the wheel, that's when you get electrocuted.
No, dude! Nobody gets electrocuted from a steering wheel.
Oh, well, that's boring.
Moving on. Step 2, accelerating. Push the gas pedal with your foot.
And press the NOS button with your thumb.
NOS? What are you talking about, NOS?
You know, the nitrous oxide system they have on the Fast and the Furious.
Dude, we're teaching the basics of driving. Nobody here is ready for NOS.
Okay, gotcha. Just the easy stuff. Okay, let's start with jumps then. Step 3, when jumping your car over a canyon.
Orange, we haven't even covered windshield wipers yet. We're not ready to be jumping cars over canyons.
Well, not with that attitude.
Can we please keep this thing between the lines, Orange?
Great idea. fair. Step 4, keep it between the lines.
That's right. Keep both eyes on the road so you don't accidentally swerve out of your lane.
Keep both eyes on the road? Really?
Well, sure. Why wouldn't you?
Won't they get dirty and scraped up down there?
Dude, it's a figure of speech.
Oh, I get it now. Get it?
Yes, very funny. Okay, wow, is it really that funny?
I don't know. I think I might have accidentally inhaled a little too much nitrous oxide.
Great, orange is on laughing gas. Just what the world needs.
Also, helium. Whee!
Okay, let's wrap this thing up.
Good idea, Peter. Let's jump ahead to the end.
Orange!
Some college sensationalist propaganda. I call it delicious. You know, the news is coming up next.
This is Weasel News.
Construction has begun on the Canada to Los Santos pipeline.
New development in the I-5 streetcar scandal.
Canada has three things: really strong weed, boring ice sports, and pristine drinking water. Los Santos city officials have announced that the San Andreas aquifer is nearly dry and mostly polluted. So construction has begun on a pipeline that will bring Canadian lake water to thirsty residents here. A city official said, quote, "Draining pristine wetlands has been brilliant for the environment here. So local governments in Canada who sold us water rights have a great future to look forward to."
Tech News.
The I-5 streetcar scandal continues to worsen, with reports that alongside massive data theft,
they have been instructing drivers to prioritize the download of sexy home photos and videos so they can monetize them online with paid advertising without the user's consent. The mood at iFind's corporate headquarters today was said to be pretty much the same as always. A bunch of nerds in shorts and flip-flops riding unicycles around and playing ping pong.
This was Weasel News.
This is the soundtrack to your life. So whether it's a training montage or a love scene,
quiet, please.
You pick the song. We just play the ads. Self Radio.
I left out in a cloud of tail lights and dust. Swore I wasn't coming back, said I'd had enough. Saw you in the rear view standing, fading from my life, but I wasn't turning round. No, not this time, but don't think I don't think about it. Don't think I don't have regrets. Don't think it don't get to me. Between the work and the hurt and the whiskey, don't think I don't wonder about. Could have been, should have been, all worked out. I know what I felt and I know what I said, but don't think I don't think about it. When we make choices, we gotta live with them. Heard you found a real good man and you married him. I wonder if sometimes I cross your mind. Where would we be today if I never drove that car away? Don't think I don't think about it. Don't think I don't have regrets. Don't think it don't get to me. Between the work and the hurt and the whiskey, don't think I don't wonder about. Could have been, should have been, all worked out. Yeah, I know what I felt and I know what I said, but don't think I don't think about it. Don't think I don't think about it. Don't think I don't think about it. Don't think I don't have regrets. Don't think you don't get to me. Between the work and the hurt and the whiskey, don't think I don't wonder about. Could have been, should have been, all worked out. I know what I felt and I know what I said, but don't think I don't think about it. No, no. Don't think I don't think I don't.
These animals don't listen, no, not one little bit. They run around out of control and throw their hissy fits. It's up to me to stop them, 'cause plainly you can see it's got to be my destiny, and it's what my cutie mark is telling me.
I try to keep them laughing, put a smile upon their face, but no matter what I try, it seems a bit of a disgrace. I have to entertain them, it's there for all to see. It's got to be my destiny, and it's what my cutie mark is telling me.
I don't care much for picking fruit and plowing fields ain't such a hoot. No matter what I try, I cannot fix this busted water chute. I've got so many chores to do, it's no fun being me, but it has to be my destiny, 'cause it's what my cutie mark is telling me.
Looky here at what I made, I think that it's a dress. I know it doesn't look like much, I'm under some distress. Could y'all give me a hand here and help me fix this mess? My destiny is not pretty, but it's what my cutie mark is telling me. with weather patterns, but the others have concerns. For I just gave them frostbite over top of their sunburns. I have to keep on trying, for everyone can see it's got to be
My destiny.
my destiny. And it's what my cutie mark.
It's what my cutie mark. Yes, it's what my cutie mark is telling me.
time to let everyone know more about you.
I'm so awesome.
From the great minds that brought you social media, here is Social Radio, a society of one. Self Radio.
Tall guy, beard, twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect in overtime. Tall guy, beard, twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to Rover. Tall guy, beard, twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect in overtime. Tall guy, beard, twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to Rover. Tall guy, beard, twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect in overtime. Tall guy, beard, twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to Rover. Tall guy, beard, twins. hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Dude perfect's in overtime. Tall guy, beard twins, purple hoser. Now we're heading on to over.
Home is where my heart is still beating, and I don't know when I'll see her again. I hate to see her cry when I'm leaving. Now I'm 1,000 miles away again, and she feels like Carolina, looks like California, shining like those New York lights on Broadway. When she looks back, I'm behind her. I'll always be there for her. She makes me feel like home's not so far away. She feels like Carolina. It's hard to understand the way I'm living, and I know she thinks I'm never coming home. But I miss her pretty smile, and I'm coming back in a little while. But I'm 1,000 miles away again. She feels like Carolina, looks like California, shining like those New York lights on Broadway. When she looks back, I'm behind her. I'll always be there for her. She makes me feel like home's not so far away. No matter how far I go, you know I can't stop thinking about her. And there's nothing like the way I feel when I'm beside her. She feels like Carolina, looks like California, shining like those New York lights on Broadway. When she looks back, I'm behind her. I'll always be there for her.
Let's dedicate this next track to Angela, who called in to Self Radio babbling something about a hostage negotiation. Hope it works out, Angela. Here's a track for you.
Daylight come and we want to go. Work all night on a drink of rum. Daylight come and we want to go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and we want to go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want to go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want to go home. Live 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want to go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want to go home. Day, me say day, yo. Daylight come and we want to go home. Day, me say day, me say day, me say daylight come and we want to go home. A beautiful bunch of ripe banana. Daylight come and we want to go home. Hide the deadly black tarantula. Daylight come and we want to go home. Live 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want to go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want to go home. Day, day, me say day, oh. Daylight come and we want to go home. Day, day, me say day, me say day, me say daylight come and we want to go home. Day, me say day, oh. Daylight come and we want to go home.
Here we are in the land of unsweetened, 0 calorie, 0 sodium, gluten-free, no MSG, fat-free, and yet something still missing. the ego, the self. Make your day about yourself. Self Radio.
There's a moment in this journey that I gave up. My boots just couldn't walk another mile. And that cloud above me had no silver lining. I couldn't buy a break with my last dime. Oh, but when I saw you standing in the corner, I'd have never thought that you would have my back. But then we rolled in like the thunder and the lightning. Threw some punches, then we had a laugh. Just some roughed up desperados, hanging tough through thick and thin, kicking up dust wherever we go. I can see that you and me are gonna be friends. Who'd have thought we'd wind up here together? It's crazy that we're standing side by side, fighting just like two birds of a feather. Who's gonna tell us now that we can't fly? Just some roughed up desperados, hanging tough through thick and thin, kicking up dust wherever we go. I can see that you and me are gonna be friends. To the end, you and me are gonna be friends. Here we go. Hey, hey, you and me, different as different can be. You like to rock, I like to roll. You take the high, and I'll take the low. Just some roughed up desperados, hanging tough through thick and thin, kicking up dust wherever we go. I can see that you and me are gonna be friends. To the end, you and me are gonna be friends. I can see that you and me are gonna be friends. Yeah.
This is a $5 Lego set, and this is a $500 Lego set. And I'm going to be building a set every single day for a month. But there's a catch. Each day the sets have to get more and more expensive, and at the end we are going to have to attack Disney World. And we're bringing back lore to go throughout the whole video. So subscribe and like it. To start, I built a $5 Series 26 minifigure of an astronaut figure who turns out to be my boy Blocky McBlocky. For last year, jumped all around space and time, committing war crimes and making enemies after sinking the Titanic. But he's back because the voices inside his head told him he needs to destroy Disney World. So he's gonna need allies, which leads us into our day 2 build, which is this epic delivery motorcycle, which has a minifigure that a subscriber named Facey McFaceblock. He's a part-time delivery driver and also Blocky McBlockface's best friend. I made some room on the car so Blocky could hop onto his bike, and they could go off with a head into day 3's build, which is this $10 Commander Cody Cortez. This build is great because it's like a chunky version of a regular Commander Cody, with its special printed pieces and a hologram that will make him execute Order 66 on other chunky Jedi, which makes him perfect for Blocky because he needs to recruit a clone army to attack Disney World. And who better for Blocky to recruit than a fellow war criminal who already took out the Jedi? And now that the boys made a deal, Blocky has to start preparing for an attack. With our day 4 build, the El Fuego's $12 stunt cannon set. This was really fun to build, and I had a little minifigure of this dead stuntman named El Fuego. His cannon is cool, and it actually shoots out minifigures. It was owned by El Fuego, but since Blocky needed it because he's going to use it in his assault on Disney World, he kind of just stopped by and stole it from El Fuego, who wasn't super happy about it. But who cares, because Blocky needs to get some money from day 5's build, which is this $13 Scary Pirate Island set. This little fortress has 214 pieces and is shaped like a shark head, which looks cool, and has a little fortress attached to it, which is owned by the scallywag named Black, who left his gold doubloons in the shark's mouth because nobody's crazy enough to go in there, right? Anyway, Blocky McBlockface floated in on a small raft, grabbed the doubloons, and floated back. Blackheart was really upset at Blocky and knew he had to call the one man who could help him.
What's the problem? I don't know why, but he's back. Who's man? Blocky McBlockface.
Florida was stunned, so he had to call in his allies and Day 6's build, which is a $15 build of Pixar's WALL-E and Eve. The WALL-E build is epic with his big round eyes, his red toolbox, and his shoe flare. And Eve is also cool, but her eyes kind of remind me of Sid from Ice Age for some reason. But they were built today because Florida Man summoned them, because he needs them to be covert spies on Blocky McBlockface to see what he is up to, and why he stole El Fuego's cannon and Blackheart's gold. So they started to follow Blocky, who was already at Day 7's build. This 219-piece set has 2 brick-built characters, and one of them is a famous red bionicle, Kahu, who has this giant flame in his hand and a lava circle. His friend Tekua is small, and Blocky McBlockface wanted him for some reason. So he pulled up with Facey McFaceblock and yoked him. Even while he saw this and told Florida Man, who is now going to need to make a plan to find out what Blocky is doing. And now Kahu is big sad for losing his friend. But Blocky doesn't care because he's off to meet with Chunk Cody at Day 8's build with the 332nd Trooper Pack, a $20 and 4 minifigure clothes set that is packed with 108 pieces and has a small blue swamp tuber that you can load the boys in, and it has a bunch of weapons. It also has these jetpack troopers who I can load in the Blocky McBlockface's cannon and make fly. Chunky Commander Cody was able to record these boys, but warned Blocky that while he was out, he saw that he was being watched. Blocky knew who it was, so he called him to meet at Game 9, which is this $24 sailboat adventure set I built out by the poolside so I could try floating it, and it seems like a really sturdy build with improved planks, a full mast, and 330 pieces. It also comes with some dolphins and these 2 minifigures from Florida who loaned Florida Man their boats so that he could go meet his arch enemy, Blocky McBlockface, at the last place that Blocky let his intrusive thoughts take over, where he sunk the Titanic. Florida Man, it's been a long time. Why do you want to destroy Disney? The voices in my head told me to. How's that happening? Every time someone subscribes, the voices get louder and make me do more dangerous things. You need help. No, I don't. So Blocky hopped off and Florida Man sailed into tomorrow's build, which is this $27 Alien Space Diner set, and it's packed with details. It has a counter with a cash register and spaceship model. There's also a full jukebox and a booth for these space bros to sit and be served by this 3-eyed green alien. And Florida Man came to pay a visit to the spacemen because they used to be allies with Blocky, but he never paid them, so they don't like him very much. And Florida Man ended up getting them on board to defend Disney World. Now he has to head to see the main man at Day 11's build. That is a $28 Disney Celebration set. It's a fun 226-piece build that comes with a working projector that shows Mickey Mouse and is also operated by Mickey Mouse. The set also has a sketch pad of Mickey Mouse and everything kind of shaped like it. And since Mickey lives in Florida, Florida Man himself came here to warn him about what was going on.
You think she can stop me? Well, I'm Mickey Mouse. No one would dare challenge me.
You don't know Blocky McBlock. And Mickey told Florida Man to keep following Blocky and everyone would be upset. And he has to catch up soon because Blocky's already at Day 12's build. That is Majesto's Magic Workshop, a $29 set, and is a dark and scary home for Mr. Majesto, who is being protected by this guard. He has lots of cups to drink magical potions and some treasure. So Blocky stopped by and asked Majesto to make him a potion in exchange for some treasure to stop the voices inside his head, because they keep getting louder from everyone subscribing.
Here, it'll take a few days to kick in, and oh my, what are you doing?
Blocky stabbed Majesto's guard, stole his treasure, and ran off because he needed to go recruit more clones to his army with Day 13's set. But first, Blocky needed to stop what he was doing and take a moment to talk with someone about what's been going on with the voices inside his head lately. And for me personally, life has been so hectic with school, YouTube, and family stuff that it's been pretty draining, and that's why I'm thankful to the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. The first thing you do when signing up for BetterHelp is you'll take a little survey, and it will kind of figure out all of your needs, and then it will tailor those, so that way when you get your therapist, they will be almost perfect. And you can do it all on your phone or your laptop. Now, I am someone who personally prefers more face-to-face interactions, and it's great because they have that as an option. They offer everything from video calls to just regular calls and even text messaging. And when you use my link to sign up, you'll get 10% off, which I think is just great. I also think Blocky tends to agree with that. And you can even share those with the therapist when you have a call. I think therapy can be very helpful for a lot of people, including Blocky McBlockface. And if you think it's right for you, then you can definitely give it a shot. So if you're ready to start your mental health journey, sign up today with my link. You go to betterhelp.com/republicstuds or choose Republic Studs during the sign up to get 10% off your first month of therapy. And we're going to launch Blocky McBlockface into day 13's build. That is a $30 Star Wars Bark Speeder escape. The build is really simple. It has a speeder that seats a Jedi and a sidecar that holds Baby Yoda. And it also has this random lamppost for some reason I don't understand. But most importantly, it has 2 Cloud First Troopers for Blocky McBlockface to command. So he and Chunk Cody ordered his boys to take out the Jedi, and they launched a major assault on him. And he was almost defeated until that Bionicle, being commanded by Florida Man, came in, stomped on Commander Cody, grabbed the Jedi, and escaped. But at least Blocky's army is getting a little bit bigger, even though Commander Cody might have to heal up. Also, Blocky was able to recover one of the lightsabers the Jedi left. Now he just has to beat all his men, which leads us into the next build. And Day 14's build is perfect for it. He has a $31 food truck set. This thing has 310 pieces and 2 minifigures, including this really sweaty one. The build's pretty simple, and it has a grill with a cool build technique for Lego French fries. But the main thing they serve here is Lego Glizzies. So our boy Blocky came with all his friends and motivated Sweaty Boy to make them all some scrumptious snacks. They ate real good with lots of glizzies and juices, and then went into tomorrow's build without leaving Sweaty Guy. Poor boy. And at the halfway point is the Final First Battle. It says valued at $35. It has 6 minifigures, and 2 of them are battle droids. I also built this epic speeder with stud shooters and a walker with epic legs. And these guys were in the middle of having it out with some droids when Facey McFaceblock came in on his cycle and took them out. The clones all stood at attention and grouped up with all the other clones that Blocky McBlockface has been accumulating. And he really started to feel confident in his army. Now Florida Man is really close, so he's heading to his friends at Day 16's build. Being the Spider-Man vs. Sandman final battle. This set's based on Spider-Man No Way Home and costs $38. It comes with a new version of Spidey, Electro, and the first ever Lizard, who looks cursed. The Sandman build also looks pretty meh in my opinion, but the good news is he and the Lizard are mutual friends with Florida Man, whose native home is with the sands and alligators. He told them about Blocky McBlockface's plan, and they agreed to help Florida Man. Meanwhile, Blocky was already on the Day 17 set, which is a $39 Muppet minifigure series box, which I cracked open, and I got Kermit the Frog with his banjo to jam out. We also got Miss Piggy, who has a poster of herself, which is a little weird, an animal with his drumsticks and a full drum. Then we have part-time VeggieTales character Bunsen Honeydew, and this old man named Stafford. He has a computer, and on it is another Muppet named Scooter. And lastly, we got Fozzie Bear.
Hey, why do you wear shoes, Fozzie? Because I still have bare feet. Ah, waka waka. I'm going to commit suicide. Now that was a really big leap. Waka waka.
Now, Blocky McBlockface needed all these Muppets to hold them for ransom so we could find out where the Ark of the Covenant is, because it has the power to destroy the Ops. Florida Man did not want to make this deal, but he had to save the Muppets, and Blocky was already on his way to Day 18, which is the $40 Escape from the Lost Tomb Indiana Jones set. It has 600 pieces and comes with Indiana Jones, a mummy, and these 2. Now, Blocky stole Indy's clothes again and started adventuring through the snakes. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Getting jump scared by the mummy and having statues almost fall. He found the Ark and started to take it, but had to put it down because the voices inside his head were getting louder. I don't think he's ready to handle this kind of power. And he had to go leave and find some younglings like the one at Day 19's build, which is this $49 set from Young Jedi Adventures called the Crimson Firefall. It only has 136 pieces and has 2 Lego younglings named Nash, Durango, and Nubs. How adorable. They have a little food stand and this big red spaceship that dumps speeder bites out of its back. And all was going well until experienced youngling killer Blocky McBlockface showed up and had at all the younglings again. Florida Man showed up to the devastation and was horrified. He couldn't believe all the damage Blocky had done. So many people he'd hurt, and he had to stop it. And in the next 10 days, he's gonna have to do everything he can to save Disney World. And I'm gonna be continuing this series in short form every single day until the end of June, where on the last day of the month, I am going to have the biggest finale to the Blocky McBlockface saga. So hit the notification bell and be ready. I can't wait to see you there. God bless, and stay on the scene.
Florida Man, you chose to defend the wrong race, right?
All right, all I'm gonna say is modern morality is a sham. A sham! A sham! I mean, times were different back in the 70s and 80s. You know, now you're gonna look at photos and say, good people, friends of mine, legends in the business, you know, they were all perverts because they liked women. Times were different then. Women knew that. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an example of denial. They'll catch up with you sooner or later, Cliffy.
I found myself in this bar, making mistakes and making new friends. I was growing up and nothing made sense, buzzing all night like neon in the dawn. I found myself in this, couldn't wait to turn 21. Day I did, I got too drunk, spinning around dizzy on the patio. Found out real quick how to take it slow. Got whiskey man on whiskey siren, ran my mouth to an out of towner. Learned a big lesson when I met the bouncer. I found myself in this bar, making mistakes and making new friends. I was growing up and nothing made sense, buzzing all night like neon in the dark. I found myself in this bar. Oh, 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 oh. I found myself in this hour in the corner sipping some talk. Cracked a few jokes, we hit it off. Here down the road, I'm watching her walk through the door with some new jerk, and we had a good and it hurt so bad, but I had to stand my ground, chase my pride with another round. I found myself in this bar, making mistakes and making new friends. I was growing up and nothing made sense, learning how to live with a broken heart. I found myself in this bar. Oh, 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 those nights, what I would give for one more Bud Lights and kissing on the front porch. Didn't even know what I was looking for, but I found myself in this bar. I found myself in this bar. I found myself in this bar. Ain't a strange things you keep tucked in your heart. I found myself in this bar.
I got it! I finally got it! The nuclear launch codes!
Not so fast.
What?
Didn't your mother ever tell you not to take things that don't belong to you?
No! I shot my mom in the head when I was 3.
That's real messed up, man. Just drop the safe and we won't have any problems.
If you come any closer, I will toss this out of the back of the airplane.
You wouldn't. You did it.
Good.
What?
What's with your face?
What, Junior?
Where's your glasses at, Cody?
What? I decided to wear contacts today.
Wait, why? What are contacts?
Well, they're like little lenses that you stick onto your eyes instead of glasses.
Do they hurt?
No, not at all.
Wait, why is your right eye bigger than the other? Yeah.
It's a birth defect, Joseph.
Wait, can you see better out your right eye?
No, it's worse, actually.
But it's bigger.
Well, yeah, I know.
It should be able to see better.
But that's why I wear the glasses.
You look ugly without your glasses, Cody.
Junior, I'm sorry.
You should have worn your glasses.
Junior.
Ugly.
Junior, are we gonna talk about this safe or what?
Oh yeah, guys, the safe. All right, guys. So what I was saying is, I was in my backyard and I found this safe thing.
Oh, dude, it looks awesome. It looks like some spy stuff.
Yeah, I think there's money in it or something.
Oh, dude, we should open it. Let's open it.
I wanted to open it, but it's locked or something.
Oh yeah, it looks like you need a key or a code or something.
A code? Well, Cody, can't you like hack into it?
Hack into it, Junior?
Yeah, you're a nerd. You can hack, right?
No, Junior, I don't know how to hack.
You know how to hack? You're a nerd. You're like, Yeah, dude.
Junior, I don't know how to hack things.
Oh, yeah, because you forgot your glasses, Cody.
No, it has nothing to do
Yeah, you can't hack because you don't have your glasses. You should have brought your glasses.
No, Junior.
Go home and get your glasses.
I'm not getting...
Go home and get your glasses so you can hack.
Junior, I'm wearing contacts today, and that's final.
Well, then still hack it.
I don't know how to hack things.
But you're a nerd, Cody.
Junior, I don't know how to hack this.
Well, how are we going to open it? Well, I mean, could we guess the code?
Well, no, Junior, there's too many numbers. There could be any number of combinations.
Well, what about 4?
Junior, it's not a combination.
Dude, I like 6. Ooh, 6. 4 and 6.
It's not going to be a number. It has to be a combination.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4?
Junior, it's not going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to try it.
Junior, nobody
1,
would be stupid
2,
enough
3,
to make it 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be...
Wait.
Oh my
God, it's opening.
Oh my God.
It's opening. Whoa, guys, look at all this cool stuff. Whoa.
I don't think we should be touching this, Junior.
Look, Cody, look. A pair of glasses.
Oh, those are kind of nice glasses.
Those are lame, dude. Well, Cody, put them on. You forgot glasses at home.
All right, fine. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong, Cody?
Nothing's wrong. Everything is right. Just a whole lot of right.
What?
Joseph, come here for a minute.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is great. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Junior, flip Ken over for me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cody, what's going on?
Junior, try these on. Try these on.
Ah! Dude, I just saw Cody naked.
Yeah,
Wait, what? I just saw Cody naked.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm so gonna throw up.
Those are awesome. I need to borrow these to go talk to Chef Pee-Pee. I need to ask him to, I'm gonna go see him naked.
Ooh, that is almost done.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Cody?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing in the kitchen?
I just came to check on dinner, and I see we're having Italian sausage.
Why are you being so weird?
Shaved, uncircumcised Italian sausage.
Look, Cody, get out of the kitchen. You're being too weird.
Okay. I was just, oh, God, yeah. So weird. Hey, guys, I'm back.
What did Chef Pee-Pee say?
He didn't have to say anything. His body did the talking for him.
Well, what are we having for dinner tonight?
What?
You said you were going to ask him what we're eating for dinner.
Oh, I forgot. But I'd happily go ask him again if you want.
Wait, no, I want to see what's inside this cool thing. Look. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this. Ooh. Oh, it's just a stupid pen.
Well, it's probably not just a normal pen, Junior.
No, it's a normal pen, Cody. Yeah, it looks like a normal pen.
Well, these look like normal glasses, but they're not. Now I'm in paradise. So this might do something even gayer.
Even gayer?
Whoa! It's a gun!
A gun?
It's a gun pen!
Well, a gun pen?
Oh my God, Junior, I think this is a safe full of spy stuff.
With spy stuff? I knew it, dude! I told you guys! With spy stuff? That's even cool!
Yeah.
But why would a spy need glasses to see through clothes?
Well, like if they were gay.
Oh, well, let's look inside and see more stuff!
Yeah.
Okay, Dude, there's like $20,000 here! What, $20,000? Yeah! I want money! More money here, right? Wait, what's this?
Oh no, Junior, this is bad.
What?
Nuclear launch codes.
Nuclear launch codes?
Junior, I think this is a nuclear football.
Wait, Cody, you're an idiot. This is not a football. I've seen football. Yeah, Cody, this is not a football. It's more like a basketball.
I don't mean it's a literal football. It's a nuclear football. It's a machine that lets you launch a nuke.
Launch a nuke?
Yeah, you can launch a nuke from anywhere. Junior, this belongs to the president. What is it doing here?
Well, I mean, I found it in my backyard.
This should not have been in your backyard, Junior. This is really dangerous. I think we should call the cops and turn this in.
No, that's lame. Yeah, I don't want to call the cops. I want to launch a nuke.
Junior, I'm not letting you launch a nuke.
Well, why not?
Who would you even launch a nuke at?
Well, that one kid at school that took my lunch money that one time. Oh, yeah, he took mine too.
Junior, that would be a really bad idea.
Why?
Because it would destroy the entire city and probably kill all of us.
Well, not if we leave the city, right?
Junior, no, I'm not letting you launch a nuke.
Oh, Cody, let me launch one nuke, please. Just one nuke.
Okay, Junior, you can launch one nuke.
Yeah, we can launch one nuke. All right.
One nuke. Who are you even going to launch a nuke at?
Egypt.
Egypt? Why Egypt?
Because they have pyramids, and I want them here.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. But then that would destroy the pyramids. How would that help?
Well, I just want to look at them.
Well, I'm not letting you nuke Egypt.
Okay, what if we launched a nuke at the ocean?
But, okay, yeah, sure. North Korea does that all the time.
No, that sounds stupid if everyone else does it.
Yeah.
I know the one place I want to nuke.
Where?
The North Pole.
What? The North Pole, why?
Because Santa Claus did not give me what I wanted for Christmas, so I'm gonna nuke the North Pole. Me too, dude. He hasn't given me anything since my mom died. What? That's messed up. I know, right?
Well, it's not important.
Oh, I'm gonna nuke the North Pole. I'm gonna nuke the North Pole. Do it, dude. All right, Santa's a dude. Yeah, Santa's an idiot. All right, Cody, what's the first code?
0, 4, 0, 1. The North Pole, Junior.
Yeah, he's being rude to Joseph. He's rude to me. Yeah, dude.
5, 9, 3, 4.
Yeah. Right, now what?
Just pull the trigger.
Okay.
Breaking news, Nicole! The United States has launched a nuclear missile at the North Pole, killing thousands of endangered animals, Nicole. It's not clear why anyone in their right mind would do this, but whoever did it is extremely stupid, Nicole.
Oh, God, that news anchor has a rocket body.
Oh, yeah, because you can see through his clothes.
Yeah, I can. But are you happy, Junior? You killed thousands of endangered animals and polar bears.
Well, I also killed Santa and his stupid elves. Yeah, take that, Santa. Yeah, take that, Santa. Didn't give me a Frisbee for Christmas like I wanted.
Right. Yeah, you really showed Santa.
Yeah, well, I want to launch one more nuke.
No, Junior, one more nuke, and at who?
The news place, because they called me stupid for launching that nuke.
What, Junior, no, it was stupid that you launched the nuke.
Okay, now I want to launch 2 more.
2?
Yeah, because I want to launch one at your house, but you called me stupid too.
Junior, you can't launch nukes at everybody who calls you stupid.
Yes, I can. Watch me.
I'm taking away the nuclear launch codes.
Well, I memorized them.
Oh, really? What are they?
Well, one of them is 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it's not, Junior.
Well, who's that? Joseph, go answer the door. I'm gonna launch a nuke.
No, you're not, Junior.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it's not.
5, 6, 7, 8. Hello? Hey, come on, Cody. Let me launch one more nuke.
No, Junior, you're not launching any more nukes.
Just one more nuke. Please, for Mother Russia.
Oh, my God, Junior, it's a Russian spy.
Not belong to you. Give it back to Mother Russia.
No, Junior, whatever you do not give it back to him.
Give it back now. Okay, I'll give it back.
Junior, you can't give it back to him. If he gets it, everybody in America could die.
Well, he has a gun, Cody.
But Junior, oh my God.
What?
Oh my God, he has a really tiny penis.
What?
He has a really, really tiny penis.
My penis is not tiny. It is the average size.
It's like a micro penis.
It is? It's really tiny. It is not a micro.
It's like it bends to the left. It's all weird. It's got a weird tiny penis.
That's not a bend.
It's got like a really weird, like crooked, tiny penis.
My penis is not crooked, okay? It is the normal size.
I mean, tiny penis says what?
What?
See,
he got you there, your tiny penis. Look, I do not have a tiny penis. I will show you.
Good. Thank you, Junior. Shooting him with the pen?
Yeah. Wait, Cody, did he really have a tiny penis?
Oh, no. It was fucking huge. It was the biggest penis I have ever seen.
What,
Junior. I mean, it was everything I could do to restrain myself. It's kind of a waste, actually.
Wow.
God, it was massive.
Who's that?
Junior, if it's another spy, he has a tiny penis.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Hey there, little guy. Are your parents home?
Yeah, my dad's upstairs.
Oh, that's just great. Could you get him for me?
I mean, he's kind of busy, and what do you need?
Oh, well, I was just gonna see if he'd seen a Russian spy around yesterday.
Oh, I saw a Russian spy. I just killed one upstairs.
Oh, of course you did. These kids today in their video games. But no, I'm really looking for a Russian spy walking around with a gun.
Well, I know. I just killed him upstairs with a pin.
Okay. I'm gonna need to come in for a minute.
Wow, you actually killed him! Yeah, I killed him with that pen. It's a gun.
Oh my God, that's incredible! And that's the nuclear football in the launch codes.
Yeah, I found it in my backyard.
Well, that doesn't belong there. I mean, you kids are heroes.
We're heroes?
Yeah, if this spy had gotten a hold of those nuclear launch codes, he could have killed everybody in America.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's just too bad that you couldn't stop him before he nuked the North Pole.
Well, actually, that was me.
Shut up, Junior. Yeah, it's too bad about the North Pole.
Yeah, too bad about that.
Yeah, I don't know why he'd be so stupid to nuke the North Pole.
Cody, hold on, I'm gonna nuke one more person.
Stop, Junior. No.
Oh, Weasel News. Go on.
This is Weasel News.
Los Santos cemeteries are renting out space for music festivals and raves.
And Prop 208 save a local medical marijuana university?
It's the only real estate in town left with any authenticity. And that's the exact reason cemeteries are renting out space for weddings, birthday parties, and product launches. Partygoers say it puts things in perspective to face death at every turn.
Sound effect.
First, it was medical marijuana. Now, medical cocaine is on the ballot in the next election. And it is propped to a weight that a local medical marijuana university is hoping will keep it from shutting its doors. The dean had this to say.
Just like harvesting medical marijuana, making cocaine is a spiritual process, often involving organic elements like coca leaves, water, cement, and super unleaded gasoline.
Officials hope that more narcotics universities will spring up, teaching future generations useful knowledge, not irrelevant things like science and math.
This was Weasel News.
You're a winner.
I'm better than the rest.
You're in control. Now take control of your music, just like a winner probably would if they had to. Self Radio. Self Radio.
This old man and me were at the bar and we were having us some beers and swapping out on cares, talking politics, blonde and redhead chicks, old dogs and new tricks and habits we ain't kicked. We talked about God's grace, all the hell we raised. And then I heard the old man say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. I said I fought 2 wars, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? He said, damn if I know. We talked an hour or 2 about every girl we knew, what all we put them through, like 2 old boys of blue. We pondered life and death. He lit a cigarette, said these damn things will kill me. Great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Last call is 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. I never talked to him again. Then one sunny day, saw the old man's face, front page obituary. He was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell, but me, I'm doing well. And I drop by today to just say thanks and pray. And I left a 6-pack right there on his grave. And I said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Great, beer is good, and people are crazy.
weatherman said it's gonna snow. By now I should be used to the cold. Mid-February shouldn't be so scary. It was only December. I still remember the presents, the tree, you and me. But you went away. How dare you? I miss you. They say I'll be okay, but I'm not going to ever get over you. Living alone here in this place, I think of you, and I'm not afraid. Your favorite records make me feel better, 'cause you sing along with every song. I know you do. Need to give them to me. But you went away. How dare you? I miss you. They say I'll be okay, but I'm not going to ever get over you. It really sinks in, you know, when I see it in stone. 'Cause you went away. How dare you? I miss you. They say I'll be okay, but I'm not going to ever get over you.
Well, it's that time again. Time for the 1% to talk to the 99% through a series of highly produced commercial messages meant to change your behavior for the worst.
At Bravado, we're holding on to the dream. That dream is luxury, and a gas-guzzling luxury car created in a nation that's 95% condemned. We haven't forgotten what America wants. A car that's massively overpowered, has fold-down seats for BJs on the way home from work, and cruise control so you can text while driving back from the bar. Bravado. United we stand. Together we fall.
Think everything revolves around you?
I love myself.
It does. Self Radio takes you to a new place. Your inflated ego and ideas of good music. So, Self Radio.
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing. So I don't give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep, okay. I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep
keep it chill like the Soviet blunt. I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no pictures. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Hey, girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, and that's alright. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know.
Are you ready?
chosen by you with us in between.
Yeah, it's like a set of twins on either side of you on the sofa, and they're feeding you grapes, and you're wearing a toga, and they say, Cliff, your abs are amazing. Please don't feed us to the lions.
There are abs under that beer belly?
Yes, there are abs. They're incredible.
I ain't watching TV today. Bad music can just stay away. If you ain't got anything good to say, then shut your mouth. I got my windows down and my blinders on. Radio set to my favorite song. All green lights on the road I'm on, man, there ain't no doubt. I'm getting them good vibes. I'm living this good life. I'm breathing on God's time. And I ain't gonna waste one breath. I'm soaking it all up. I got me a full cup. And there ain't nothing gonna spill it. Nothing gonna kill it. Waving them words goodbye. I'm feeling them good vibes. I ain't trying to hear the negative. I'm just trying to change the narrative. It's simply imperative that we all have a damn good time. I'm getting them good vibes. I'm living this good life. I'm breathing on God's time. And I ain't gonna waste one breath. I'm soaking it all up. I got me a full cup. And there ain't nothing gonna spill it. Nothing gonna kill it. Waving them words goodbye. I'm feeling them good vibes. Oh, I'm feeling them good vibes. I got a good girl, she got a good smile. I kiss her good morning, I kiss her good night. We keep it on the up, that's how we get down. So don't be coming around unless you got them good vibes. I'm living this good life. I'm breathing on God's time. And I ain't gonna waste one breath. I'm soaking it all up. I got me a full cup. And there ain't nothing gonna spill it. Nothing gonna kill it. Waving them words goodbye. I'm feeling them good vibes. I'm breathing on God's time. And I ain't gonna waste one breath. I'm soaking it all up. I got me a full cup. And there ain't nothing gonna spill it. Nothing gonna kill it. Waving them words goodbye. I'm feeling them good vibes. Oh, I'm feeling them good vibes. My girl is banging, she's solo maintenance. Don't need no champagne, poppin' entertainment. Take her to Wendy's, can't keep her off me. She wanna dip me like them fries in a Frosty. But every now and then when I get paid, I gotta spoil my baby with an upgrade. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. Two straws, one check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jam and she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy like. Fancy like. Fancy like. Fancy like. Don't need no Tesla to impress. My girl is happy, rolling on a Vespa. Don't need no mansion to get romancing. She's super fine, double wide, slow dancing. But every now and then when I get paid, I gotta spoil my baby with an upgrade. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. Two straws, one check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jam and she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do. Fancy like my new clean blue jeans without the holes in them. Country kisses on my lips without scalding them. Yeah, she probably gonna be keeping some Victoria's Secrets. Maybe a little Maybelline, but she don't need it. In the kitchen light radio slows down. Box wine and her updo goes down. Hey, yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. 2 straws, 1 check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jammer, she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy light.
This music is your soundtrack to the daily question. Should I get more plastic surgery done?
Your playlist. Your radio. Power and revenue. Self Radio.
Just watching her blonde hair sunburn, stare at them white caps rolling over. Laid back in a thrift store beach chair, dropping limes in a Corona. But she looks back, yeah, she throws me a kiss like, honey, I sure want you. And it's 103 between her and me, and only 92 in Daytona. And it's sunshine. Sipping, singing, beaching. We got 2 for 1s, we're at a margarita bar. Whatever happens, happens. And there's a reggae band full of dreadheads just sitting in the corner laughing. Well, my baby walks over, drops a 20 in the jar. She smiles and shakes it at me. Yeah, she gets them going, she gets them playing a little. Don't worry, be happy. And it's sunshine, blue eyes, tan lines, slow tide rolling, white sand, cocaine, koozie in my hand, just a summertime strolling, chilling, breezing, sipping, singing. Talking about sunshine, blue eyes.
This is the largest shredder in the world, and this Lamborghini's gonna fall in it.
We're also nuking an entire life-size village, shooting real tanks at a literal Lamborghini, and crushing this store with the world's largest dominoes.
This is the first of many experiments. You're gonna love this video. You ready?
Ready!
This is gonna be crazy. All right, they're falling. They're falling.
Come on.
All right, it's working. It's actually working.
Are we gonna have to run?
Oh.
You hear the thud?
Oh! Oh, it's going. All right, that was the tallest domino in the world. Oh! That was the new tallest domino in the world.
Go! Down goes the domino! Oh my God!
That was insane!
We were way too close.
This isn't even the coolest thing we're doing in this video.
We're detonating the biggest explosion in YouTube history, launching a roller coaster off its track,
And so much more. Let's go to the next experiment.
We've got a lot of experiments today, and up next, we're gonna destroy an entire village with a massive creeper explosion. And just for reference, a human-sized version looks like this.
Okay.
But we're gonna be detonating one 50 times bigger.
Steve, somehow you survived the last creeper. This one, I'm not quite sure you're gonna survive.
Oh, we don't believe Steve's gonna make it?
Oh, heck no.
Even though this is 50 times bigger, it has 200 times the TNT.
Bye, Steve. Okay, let's head in the bunker.
Bye, Steve.
Let's send Steve into the abyss.
And just so you know how big this creeper is,
Steve is actually taller than me.
All right, we're in the green zone. This is gonna be a massive explosion. It's getting closer. Any
I
second
don't know
now.
when it's gonna happen. Oh, I'm scared.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I'm speechless for
I'm
once.
still processing that. That was insane.
How are we allowed to do this?
We live in a country called America.
Go America.
If you thought that was cool,
well, I got news for you. It's about to get a whole lot cooler.
for our next experiment, I bought another Lamborghini. Adam, this is your Lamborghini.
Thank you.
And you're probably wondering though, what's the catch?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm wondering.
How do I put this?
Recently, I may have obtained a military-grade tank. In exactly 3 days, I'm going to be raining missiles on your new car.
And you get to use my credit card to spend as much money as you want trying to defend it. If the Lamborghini survives, you have a brand new car.
I'm gonna spend whatever it takes to defend this Lambo.
Well, that's why I gave you my card.
Okay, fine. All right, I'm gonna do it.
A lot of things running through my mind right now, but it's simplified into stop shell with Lambo.
Adam's first move was to call a construction crew to bring in building materials and help him set up his first wall.
I'm gonna want all the walls to kind of be a foot over my head. That'll at least protect the direct shots of the Lambo. Now for the second part of my process, it's gonna be the pool. There was a Mythbusters episode where they were shooting rounds into a pool, so that should stop the velocity heavily.
Adam's got a lot of work ahead of him to keep his Lambo from danger. And speaking of danger,
We bought the world's most dangerous roller coaster. And if you're wondering why it's dangerous, basically I put bombs on the ride. In theory, if you were to ride this roller coaster, you should get launched off this ramp.
the only question is, where would you land?
Let's see how far it goes when it gets launched off it. And obviously, before we launch it, we're gonna put mannequins on it. Everyone, put your mannequin where you want.
He's got a good head on his shoulders.
And the final touch, push as hard as you can. All right, get out of the way, get out of the way. Hurry, hurry. All right, there it is.
This thing's going fast.
All right, now it's gonna come down and go off the ramp. Wait for it. Here it goes. Go, go, go. That was awesome! All right, hold on. Oh! That actually scared me.
To be honest, I thought it would go further.
That was cool and all. Let's do that again, but with an explosive in the cart. Inside these boxes is dozens of pounds of TNT. When we're done pushing, run to the bunker.
You don't have to tell me to do that. Go, 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 go. We're going.
I'm running!
Go, guys, go.
Here we go! Go quicker!
Go, 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 go.
Okay, it's going! Oh my God. Here it goes! Get inside! It's going down! That was awesome! It might not have flown 100 feet, but at least we blew it up.
But that explosion is literally nothing compared to what you're about to see.
For the next experiment, we have 3 safes.
One that cost $1,000, $10,000, and finally the $100,000 safe.
It's bigger than me.
And we're gonna see how many explosives they can resist. These are actual explosives.
Why is Chandler bringing them in?
He's my dealer. Okay. Carefully set it down. I know this doesn't look like a lot, but this is $1,000.
For however much we spent on each safe, we spent the same amount on TNT.
And we're gonna see who wins, this $1,000 safe or $1,000 in explosives. I'm gonna put an egg inside the safe. Let's see if it turns into scrambled eggs. Usually during explosives, we have a wireless switch. This time, it's hardwired.
Why? That actually scared me.
Well, the egg and the safe literally don't exist anymore. Let's try this again with 10 times the explosives and a safe 50 times stronger. No joke, this thing has 3-inch thick steel. Grab a crate of explosives.
This is like explosive Jenga.
Oh my gosh.
We're like putting presents around a Christmas tree.
The last egg did not survive. Let's see if a $10,000 safe can protect it. Is a safe really worth 10 grand if it can't protect an egg from TNT?
I don't know if safes are meant to stop TNT.
The button is hot.
You want to hit it? I do. Oh!
What? Oh my!
Bro,
The next one is supposed to be 10 times bigger.
then that one, which is 10 times bigger than the previous one.
Oh my God, it put a divot in the ground. Yo, can you guys believe Nolan's mom fell right here?
Oh my gosh, it broke the glass on the $100,000 safe. In hindsight, I should have put the safes further apart. Ever since we were born, we've always wondered, if you put $100,000 worth of explosives around a $100,000 safe, would it protect an egg?
It's the age-old question.
You're in luck, because I'm about to answer it. Oh, it's so heavy. This safe is now surrounded by $100,000 in explosives.
You could say it's unsafe now.
Out of every explosion we've ever done, what you're about to see is the biggest by far.
Our videos have gotten so crazy that people think we fake them. This is a real explosion.
3, 2, 1! I don't even have any words.
Wow.
Everybody in the entire state.
Let's see if the eggs survive. Oh my gosh. Bro, the back of the safe is gone.
Bro, it broke the foundation. There's a whole crack in the floor.
It seems like they put all their effort in the 37,000-pound door and not the walls of the safe. And the egg did not survive. If you ever want to rob a bank, just buy 100 grand worth of TNT.
In the meantime, Adam had been going all night building his structure.
It's like 2 a.m. Still so hot out here.
And when I came back in the morning, I noticed he had some pretty interesting ideas for it.
Adam, what am I looking at?
Scrapyard had a lot of cars. I'm gonna have at least 2 layers of cars, and I'm probably gonna stack them. The real secret is I'm gonna be using the engine block to stop it. That should give it more stopping power than just the side of the vehicle.
So far, Adam has 2 cinder block walls, 2 layers of stacked cars, and 3 pools full of water, all just to protect this Lamborghini from the tank shells.
What do you think the odds are that the Lambo survives?
That Lambo's mine, baby. We're gonna get it done.
But I wasn't about to go easy on him, so we brought in extra support for tomorrow.
Boys, bring him in!
Oh my gosh, Jimmy.
Now that we brought in 2 more tanks, the Lambo will be targeted from all sides. Adam doesn't stand a chance.
You have a little less than 24 hours left. Good luck, Adam. You're gonna need it.
All jokes aside, I am actually stressed out about that. If I had known there were gonna be 3 tanks, I would have strategized completely different.
While you're building, we're gonna go test the tanks.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Chris, do you want to do the honors?
Yeah.
Too bad.
The test we built consists of a 100-pound safe, a trampoline, and bulletproof glass. But
did it go through it? Oh, I can literally see through it from back here. This is the weakest of the 3 tanks. Adam is screwed.
While Adam was wrapping up his protection for his Lamborghini, we're gonna throw one into a shredder. And to show you how powerful it is, I'm gonna shred some other stuff first.
Carl, send it.
Here we go! Yeah!
Let's see what happens. That is so awesome!
That doesn't sound like piano noises.
I think we need to wash down that piano.
I agree. Send the Coke. I'm 99% sure these are gonna blow up. And while we're doing this, I want to tell you guys about Creator League. It's a gaming league brought to you by eFuse and 8 of the biggest gaming entertainers in the world. It's like having a front row season ticket, but you're not just watching. You're actively drafting teams, changing strategies, and sharing in the reward.
Oh my God!
Up next, we have a Hershey's vending machine. I'll do you guys a favor by getting rid of it.
There it goes.
There goes the Hershey's.
Is it stuck?
Turns out, not even this massive shredder can digest Hershey's. When you purchase a Creator League pass, you're able to influence the league, compete at weekly tournaments, win prizes, and potentially even meet some of your favorite influencers. And if you sign up in the next 7 days, you'll receive a free box of Feastable bars.
I'm grabbing the porta potty!
Who taught Chris how to use this stuff? Creator League gives you full control over what games creators play. Chris, drop it! Who's on each team, what are the rules, and so much more. Ah, it smells. We've been in this junkyard for 10 hours, and even I took a poop in that earlier. One creator pass equals one vote, and you have full influence over almost everything they do in the league. Click the link in the description down below and sign up for Creator League right now. While we clean out this shredder to get it ready for the Lamborghini, we're gonna go shoot another one with tanks. And things aren't looking good for Adam because he was running into a ton of problems on his last night of building.
We're hitting some issues. We need some things. Nothing's open. Not being able to get enough resources. These are my last bricks. I can't believe we even got these done. 3 tanks is just impossible. I gotta work through this tonight. I wouldn't forgive myself if I went to sleep now.
Adam.
All right, Jimmy.
Bro, please tell me you're not still building.
Can I get 5 more hours?
Over the last 24 hours, Adam has managed to stack 20 more cars, build 4 more walls to the side, and he also put in 2 more giant pools. But you went out of your way to build this pool, but didn't fill it up?
Yep, I ran out of time to fill it up.
You should learn time management.
Yes, I should.
Ooh, noticing a lot less cars over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you put sand in here. Does it make it harder to push over?
It'll be fine.
Bro, do you just not want
It's
the Lamborghini?
gonna work. It's gonna work.
Okay. This might be the last time we see this Lamborghini in one piece.
Stay strong. I'll be back soon.
Don't ask me how, but I've acquired 20 tank shells. And we're not gonna stop shooting until we fire all of them. The boys are loading the tanks. This is gonna be awesome.
Why is mine so small?
You know why. The moment of truth. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. We got a pool.
No.
Our first shot literally hit the pool in front of the Lambo. The water poured everywhere. How much water did you put in those pools? Oh, this is gross. Fire no!
Oh my God. I'm still holding out faith.
Hey, this one at the same time, all 3. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1. Adam's walls make it impossible to see the Lamborghini from here. So until we run out of ammo, we will have no idea if the car made it or not. Ooh, I felt that one.
Yeah, this is not good.
Reload the tanks. Chris. Carl. Nolan. Woo. Your defense is not holding up.
This is not good. I'm kind of grasping at straws at this point. I've done all I can do.
Fire in the hole. I have way too much power.
I was so confident today, too.
Just rapid fire tanks right now.
My only hope is that they're missing.
Anyways, what were you saying? Last shot. Adam, this time you don't get a choice. You have to pull.
If I'm gonna go down looking like a G.
All right. Oh, he's running. Adam's car is done for. I can't see. I can't see.
Let's go! Come on!
Wait, are there no holes in it?
And let's go, baby! You did it!
What's crazy is even though the cars aren't strong enough to stop the rounds, they were able to deflect them away from the Lamborghini.
Dude, there's a bullet in the pool.
Oh my God!
There's a bullet in the pool.
The pool, right in front of the Lamborghini, caught a bullet for you.
Thank you, Mythbusters. I owe you this, but I'm gonna keep the Lambo.
Oh my gosh. Oh, will he fit? He fits!
Hey, we gonna make it work. That's fine, we gonna make it work.
Congratulations on the Lambo. Let's go shred another one. And now the moment you savages have been waiting for. This hunk of metal is going in the world's largest shredder.
Is it time?
It's time!
Let's drop it. Carl, are you ready?
Ready!
Send the Lamborghini! Woo! The suspense is killing me.
Oh my God.
It's hanging over the edge.
Oh my God, there it goes!
Lamborghini versus the world's largest shredder. It's about to, Yeah! Look at it, it looks like it's dancing.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen!
Bro, our building's shaking. Oh! The car's fighting back. Oh!
I think we need to push it down.
It's stuck on the Lamborghini tire, so the crane's gonna push it down. Whoa!
Yeah! Shred the car! Shred the car!
Oh my God! All right, and that is what a shredded Lamborghini Lamborghini looks like. Don't worry, it didn't work. It was decommissioned. Subscribe because we have some insane videos coming up and I'd hate for you to miss them. See you later.
Let's keep this party strictly above board and legal. But, you know, right on the edge.
Con los terroristas.
break down the tension. Wait for the water, break down the tension.
Hey, this is capitalism, not communism. Time for some commercials.
The pharmaceutical industry is at it again. They don't want you to vote yes on Proposition 208 and legalize medical cocaine. For millions of Americans, it's the medicine that helps them get through the day. A God-given plant strained through gasoline in the jungle by a man with missing teeth. Vote yes on Proposition 208 and legalize medical cocaine.
You've won. You're in charge now. Finally, it's all about you. Self Radio.
I knew I'd see her around. I'd be at some party. She'd show up and I'd be walking out. Across some parking lot, hiding behind her sister. I'd look up, she'd be at the red light beside me in that white Maxima with a sticker on the back. I'd act like I didn't see her. We play at the same pumps, flip through the same stations, slow down for the same curves, run around with the same crowds. But we just needed some time. She could get on with her life, and I'd get on with mine. Thought I would be fine, but maybe not. I knew she'd find a way to get over me, but I never thought she would get down with somebody I know. I guess that's just how it goes when you break up in a small town. I see our friends and they put on a show like they don't want me to know, so they give me the go around. But there's only so many streets, so many lights. I swear it's like I can't even leave my house. Should've known all along you gotta move and move on when you break up in a small town. For a while, I guess they were keeping it low key. But now it's like these county lines closing in on me. But I see them everywhere together. And it's hitting a little too close to home. She's so far gone, but she didn't go far. She was over me before the grass grew back where she used to park her car. She's leaving those same marks in someone else's yard, someone else's arms, right down the road. And I never thought she would get down with somebody I know. I guess that's just how it goes when you break up in a small town. I see our friends and they put on a show like they don't want me to know, so they give me the go around. But there's only so many streets, so many lights. I swear it's like I can't even leave my house. Should've known all along you gotta move and move on when you break up in a small town. Her mailbox is 7 minutes from mine, and I drive into town sometimes and I see her sitting there with him. And I wanna jump out, I wanna fight, I wanna say that guy, but I can't 'cause it's my fault. And I let her go. I never thought that she would get down with somebody I know. I guess that's just how it goes when you break up in a small town. I see our friends and they put on a show like they don't want me to know, so they give me the go around. There's only so many streets, so many lights. I swear it's like I can't even leave my house. Should've known all along. You gotta move and move on when you break up in a small town.
I don't take my whiskey to extremes. Don't believe in chasing crazy dreams. My feet are planted firmly on the ground. Darling, when you come around,
get carried away by the look, by the light in your eyes. Before I even realize the ride I'm on, baby, I'm long gone. I get carried away, nothing matters but being with you. Like a feather flying high up in the sky on a windy day, I get carried away. It might seem like an ordinary night. Same old stars, the same old moon up high. When I see you standing at your door, nothing's ordinary anymore. I get carried away by the look, by the light in your eyes. Before I even realize the ride I'm on, baby, I'm long gone. I get carried away, nothing matters but being with you. Like a feather flying high up in the sky on a windy day. I get carried away. I get carried away by the look, by the light in your eyes. Before I even realize the ride I'm on, baby, I'm long gone. I get carried away, nothing matters but being with you. Like a feather flying high up in the sky on a windy day, I get carried away. Carried away.
Why don't you go to the newsroom while I go to the booze room?
This is Weasel News.
City officials are worried that Beijing may beat Los Santos in the quest for most polluted city in the world.
Is hip-hop dead? Some local experts say so.
Local tourism officials are worried that Los Santos may come in second for most polluted city in the world. Beijing has been inching ahead in recent days with a thick toxic smog that has killed 15,000. The Los Santos City Council is encouraging residents to leave cars idling all weekend in an effort to claim back the title.
Hip-hop news.
Hip-hop. It began as lyrical urban poetry, but has been desecrated beyond repair. The final nail in the coffin is the trend of nerdcore, in which geeks rap about sci-fi and the RPG video games like Loot and Wank. The hip-hop community says they're planning to meet this weekend to discuss how to bring misogyny and pointless violence back into the art form.
Weasel News. Confirming your prejudices.
Your music, your way.
Your music is amazing.
But with our commercials. Self Radio.
Crashing through the crowded halls, dodging girls like ping pong balls just to reach the bathroom on time. Leaping over laundry piles, diapers you can smell for miles. Guys gotta do what he can to survive. In the roundhouse, in the roundhouse. Duck, dodge, push and shove, that's how we show our love. In the roundhouse, in the
Don't let anyone tell you they know what it's like. They say, get out on this town, meet somebody new, get lost in a crowd. All I see is you. Don't let anybody tell you it's gonna be easy. And that's the trouble with a heartbreak. It's gonna hang around, leave you midnight, breaking down, wondering how long that it's gonna take getting over her. It's a can't drown, whiskey down kind of hurt. Yeah, you can burn them four wheels up on that road, but there ain't nowhere her memory can't go. That's the trouble with a heartbreak. Yeah, that's the trouble with a heartbreak. A heartbreak, yeah. Think about where she is, who she's driving crazy. Can't see her rearview sunset without thinking about us. Girl, I still think about us. That's the trouble with a heartbreak. It's gonna hang around, leave you midnight, breaking down, wondering how long that it's gonna take getting over her. It's a can't drown, whiskey down kind of hurt. Yeah, you can burn them four wheels up on that road, but there ain't nowhere her memory can't go. That's the trouble with a heartbreak. Yeah, that's the trouble with a heartbreak. A heartbreak, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the trouble with a heartbreak. Get out on this town, meet somebody new. Get lost in a crowd, all I see is you. And that's the trouble with a heartbreak. It's gonna hang around, leave you midnight, breaking down, wondering how long that it's gonna take getting over her. It's a can't drown, whiskey down kind of hurt. Yeah, you can burn them four wheels up on that road, but there ain't nowhere her memory can't go. That's the trouble with a heartbreak. Yeah, that's the trouble with a heartbreak. A heartbreak, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the trouble with a heartbreak. Oh, yeah.
Music is so spiritual, isn't it? Great for making love.
Yeah, or sitting here in the toilet snorting up your stash.
Get selfish. Get real. Get you.
Self Radio.
You ever seen a prayer in person? Kind of thing that makes you believe all the waiting around was worth it. But one of them meant to be. Mine showed up out of nowhere in just a t-shirt and some jeans. And I knew right then, right there, she looked like forever to me. She gave 18 summers to Carolina, spent a few more wild and free. Gave a long shot chance to a Georgia boy in Tennessee. I gave a promise to her daddy and a grass stain to my knee. I might have gave her the diamond, but she gave forever to me. Well, there ain't no dancing around it when your whole world's standing there. Just cause we talked about it didn't mean I wasn't scared. And right there where I met her, yeah, I showed her the ring. Just waiting on her answer, Lord, felt like forever to me. Yeah, she gave 18 summers to Carolina, spent a few more wild and free. Gave a long shot chance to a Georgia boy in Tennessee. I gave a promise to her daddy and a grass stain gave her the diamond, but she gave forever to me. Yeah. She gave forever to me. She gave a yes to the dress with her mama. That's gonna be something to see. She gave her heart to Jesus, and he gave her to me. I wish she could have met my daddy. Know how happy he would be that I gave her a diamond, and she gave forever to me.
We're gonna get our wiggles out, get our wiggles out. Come on, let's play this game. Here we go. Wiggle, 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 go. Wiggle, 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 go. Wiggle, 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 go. Wiggle, 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 stop. Wiggle, 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 go. Wiggle, 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 go. Wiggle, 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 go. Wiggle, 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 stop. Settle down now. We got all the wiggles out. Now it's time to settle down. Settle down now. We got all our wiggles out, got all our wiggles out. It's time to settle down. Hold still. Sing
Is your morning going well? Mine is going fantastic. I get to listen to your music all day. Oh, joy.
The Middle East, and a week of drama and tension comes to an explosive end. This was the scene at the Zaka airstrip in Jordan recently, when the massive fall of smoke from 3 blazing airliners told a world which needed no reminder that the Palestinian guerrillas meant business. The planes had all been hijacked by the guerrillas a week earlier. First victim was a Boeing 707 from America's Transworld Airlines, then a Swissair DC-8, another 707 from Israel's El Al airline, all with 155 occupants, and a Pan American jumbo jet carrying 170. All the hijackings were successful except this one, the El Al Boeing, which was flying from Amsterdam to New York. As the plane flew over England's east coast, 2 Arabs, a man and a girl, pulled out grenades and tried to force the captain to change course. In the struggle which ensued, the man was killed and the girl taken prisoner. The plane eventually landed at London's Heathrow Airport, where the girl was held for questioning. Back in Tel Aviv, Captain Uri Bar-Lev explained what had happened.
I pulled the airplane into a steep dive, handed control to the first officer, and told him to go toward London Airport, and I myself jumped out to the cabin. When I jumped out, I saw a man, which apparently was the hijacker, laying on the floor. I couldn't even open the door. I had to push it in order to open. Behind him are men, Shlomo Vider, a steward, lying as well. And further, in the first class, on the right-hand side, a woman, which looked like Arab. On top of her are Purser, Abraham Eisenberg, and on top of him, some other people.
Responsibility for the hijackings was claimed by the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, a relatively small organization with strong Marxist leanings. The group claimed the hijackings were intended to disrupt the Middle East peace talks. The fanatical devotion of the PFLP's followers is well exemplified in Leila Khaled, the girl involved in the unsuccessful attempt on the El Al plane. A year ago, she took part in a similar but successful hijacking of a TWA 707. On that occasion, the plane was diverted to Damascus, where it was blown up. Afterwards, She was asked why she'd done it.
By hijacking that plane, we can tell those people that there's a war, there's a cause here in the Middle East. So just not come here.
Now you are continuing to fight for that cause and fighting that war.
Yes.
How far ahead do you see the possibility of victory in your fight for Palestine?
As long as we have our clear vision of the revolution, I can say that we will have victory at the end.
In how many years do you think this end might be?
We can't say in how many years. It will take us a long, long time. And we can't say maybe for 50 years.
Whilst Layla Khaled was being held in London, the other hijacked teams were heading their captured planes towards destinations in the Middle East. Two of them, the Swissair DC-8 and the Transworld 707, arrived here at a lonely airfield which the guerrillas called the Revolution Airstrip. The airstrip was near Zak, some 20 miles northeast of Amman in Jordan. Its official name is Dawson's Field, after the British Air Marshal who ordered its construction in 1947. The airstrip, which is used only for emergency landings, is little more than a strip of sand and gravel in the midst of the desert. But for the 300 or so occupants of the two planes, it was terra firma and heartily welcome after the perilous hours they'd just spent in the air. When daylight came, over 120 of the passengers, mostly women and children, were allowed to leave the plane to be escorted under heavy guard to Amman, but their passports were retained by the Palestinians. In Amman, the passengers were booked in at the Intercontinental Hotel, where they had the chance for the first time in many hours to sit back for a moment and collect their thoughts. It wasn't long before they were telling their story to the press.
There was a tremendous bounce, and of course the brakes pulling on, and a force as if we were going to really crash land, and then suddenly the plane filled with sand, which we thought was fire, and everybody ran in all directions.
Were any threats made to you at all on the plane of what might happen to you?
No, none at all. None that we heard of whatsoever.
How did you find the Palestine commanders once you'd landed? What was their attitude towards you?
They were very pleasant, extremely helpful, very cordial, and very nice. And they loved the children, which was something that everybody noticed.
But did they threaten at any stage to blow up the plane?
Never. No. Never. Never. They never threatened us at all in any way.
Meanwhile, an indication that the guerrillas were men of action rather than words was provided by the fate of the fourth plane, Pan America's 747 jumbo jet. After being diverted to Beirut, where it was refueled, the jumbo was forced to fly to Cairo, where its passengers and crew were taken off. Minutes later, the plane was blown up. The explosion produced a violent international reaction. Even the Arab world was divided in its praise and blame. The hijackers, apparently there were 3 of them, were held by the Cairo police for interrogation. The destruction of the jumbo cost Pan American, or at least their insurers, $24 million. The irony is that the intended victim was not Pan American at all. The hijackers had originally booked on El Al, but officials of the Israeli airline became suspicious. In the end, Pan American accepted the booking, but made special checks on the men both before and after they boarded the plane. Incredibly, their concealed weapons were never discovered. The Jumbo's passengers fared comparatively well. On the day following the explosion, all of them flew to Rome before making their way thankfully homewards. A few of the passengers had been injured in their scramble for safety before the plane blew up, but none of them were seriously hurt. One thing all were sure of is that they'd been in the hands of determined and highly trained men.
When they were wiring it. They were so calm about it. They knew what they were doing. We did not realize when they wired it. It was all throughout the airplane. It was from the cockpit all the way to the tail of the airplane. Because when the airplane flew, it flew in sections. It started in the lounge, and it moved back, all the way back, section to section. So we really didn't... We didn't realize what they were doing.
You went out in about 3 minutes.
I think it was a lot less than that.
Yes.
They had given us 8 minutes to get out.
8 minutes, and it was already... I don't know how did they put fire on or how...
It was dynamite, and they lit the fuses before we got off the airplane. They knew how long the fuses were going to take. The lounge was the first place to go, and then it moved back through the airplane.
A terrible moment, I suppose.
Well, no, we were all out of the airplane, and we were all running, and we all heard the first blast.
Said, now you have to go out. And
well, we knew that we were going to have to go. They had told us a half an hour. They gave us a half an hour warning, and they said, you're going to evacuate. We explained to the passengers, and everybody was calm, and everybody got out, and they ran from the airplane as fast as they could go.
But for every released passenger, there was another for whom the nightmare had not yet ended. Back at Dawson's Field, the remaining hostages were still sweating it out. Sweating being the operative word in a spot where the daytime temperature often exceeds 40 degrees centigrade. The atmosphere was, in fact, remarkably relaxed, especially in view of the 72-hour ultimatum which the guerrillas had issued: meet our demands or we'll blow up both planes and passengers. Around the planes was a heavy guard made up not only of Palestinian guerrillas, but of Jordanian regular forces. Meanwhile, the guerrillas were adding yet another hijacked airliner to their rapidly expanding collection. This time, a VC-10 jet of the British Overseas Airways Corporation. The plane, which was flying from Bahrain to London, was forced down for refueling at Beirut Airport, where guerrillas had taken over the control tower. After a 2-hour stop, the plane was then forced to fly on to Jordan to join the other two at Dawson's Field. By this time, the desert airstrip was beginning to look more like a regular airport. In this one small, well-defended spot, the guerrillas held aircraft worth about £10 million and nearly 200 hostages. The first ultimatum had already run out, but had been replaced by another one couched in exactly the same uncompromising terms. About half the VC-10 passengers were British, with Arabs and Indians making up most of the remainder. More than 30 children were on board the plane. Here, too, morale was remarkably high considering the circumstances. The worst moment had been during refueling at Beirut, where both the passengers and the Lebanese ground crews had been warned that any refusal to obey would result in the destruction of the plane with the passengers inside. The plane's commander was Captain Cyril Goldberg.
Any doubt in your mind that you would in fact fly where he told you to?
I don't think there's any doubt of flying where he told you. No. The whole point is that you've got a gun at your neck and you've got to fly the aeroplane. He's got presumably lethal devices apart from the gun. He told us he had. And he said if he didn't do as we didn't do as he wanted us to do, he'd just blow the lot up.
Is there dynamite on the plane that you know of?
I rather think there is.
Have they threatened to blow you up?
No, they haven't mentioned anything at all about that whatsoever. They have told us very little, other than that things will be all right. They told us we will get lunch, dinner and tea today. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. But it's getting a bit short of time.
And you're feeling tired?
No, it's not the ideal conditions. I'm surprised how everybody's standing up to it.
How are they treating you?
Well, they're polite, but if you ask questions, they don't like it.
What are you doing during the day inside the aircraft?
Well, you read and just do a puzzle or two.
Are you frightened?
No, I'm not frightened. People are frightened now. I don't know, I haven't heard from my parents. They've probably been notified.
If you want us to continue this press conference, please keep away from me.
At one point, the press conference began to get a little out of hand, with the journalists crowding much too near for the guerrillas' liking.
Keep away, please. You see, unless you keep away from here, or all the passengers will be up again.
Over in Amman, things were far from quiet. The permanent feud between the guerrillas and the Jordanian regular forces broke out into open warfare. The area around the Intercontinental Hotel where the hijacked passengers were being held was one of the main centers of the fighting. The passengers spent the expiring hours of the first ultimatum in the hotel basement as the Jordanians and Palestinians fought it out above their heads. Another guest in Amman was Andrei Roshan, one of the chief Middle East negotiators for the International Red Cross. He and his colleagues had already spent many grueling hours bargaining with the Palestinians' leaders over the fate of the remaining hostages. As the battle raged and the negotiators talked, there was little the passengers could do but wait and hope that somehow they would be rescued from a plane trip which had turned into a nightmare.
Reporters, please leave the hall. All reporters, please leave the hall.
At last, the passports arrived, or some of them at least. Many passengers were able to leave Amman for Cyprus, where they picked up flights home or awaited the release of relatives still held in Jordan. Reaction to the hijackings was worldwide, and at the United Nations, the Security Council called for the release of all hostages. Secretary General U Thant had this to say.
However understandable and even justifiable some of the grievances of the perpetrators may be, their acts are savage and inhuman. That's what I said. I'm glad that the Security Council only yesterday took the first step, which I hope will generate further international action to put a stop to this return to the law of the jungle. I am horrified by the sudden increase in the number of incidents involving innocent international air travelers whose safety and lives are being ruthlessly endangered.
In spite of this, the UN Secretary General was roundly criticized by Israel's Prime Minister, Mrs. Golda Meir, for failing to support decisive action against the hijackers, both now and in the past. In Israel as a whole, the sense of outrage against the hijackings was especially high. But Israeli youths had their own ideas about how the hijack threat should be dealt with.
In El Al, they took the necessary precautions and had armed guards, and the people resisted the hijackings. On the TWA and Pan Am Swiss Air, this did not occur, and therefore we have the situation that exists now.
Yes, what do the governments concerned, Britain, Israel, and the other three, should now do?
first they should act together and put pressure, not give up, and put pressure on the Arab government.
What pressure can they put?
If they not give up, I don't think the Arab guerrillas do what they are telling they do.
You think they're bluffing?
Yes, I think they play for the war.
Meanwhile, the guerrillas' second ultimatum was reaching its final stage, and at Dawson's Field, the situation was getting worse, not better. Six days in the desert were beginning to take their toll. Although food, water, and medical care were all provided by the guerrillas, life in the aircraft was becoming distinctly unpleasant. Toilet facilities, for example, had long since become unhygienic, a situation which was not helped by the fierce desert heat. About half of the hostages were women and children. As the deadline approached, they were moved away, leaving only the men and their guerrilla guards. The fate of the hostages hung in the balance for 4 agonizing hours. And then at last, the order came for the men, too, to be taken off and escorted to Amman. Although the passengers were spared, the planes were not. This was how cameraman Haji Dalal recorded the scene from a distance of only 300 yards. The VC-10 was the first to go. The next was the TWA Boeing. The Swiss plane wouldn't go up at first, and the guerrillas had to approach the blazing planes and fire shots into it before the dynamite exploded. The entry into Amman was something of an occasion. 10 million pounds worth of aircraft might be burning out in the desert, but for the moment at least, the hostages were safe and sound. Oddly enough, the guerrillas seemed to share in the general feeling of rejoicing, and at the head of the convoy, a popular front commando sang the revolutionary anthem. Passengers left the camouflaged trucks supplied by the Royal Jordanian Army. They pushed their way through a barrage of soldiers, press and friends into the Intercontinental Hotel, where over 400 people waited to receive them. The passengers' arrival meant that anxious mothers could at last give their small babies a decent feed, their first in nearly a week.
Thank you. What was the worst part of it?
Oh, it was actually coming to the place. And when they took all our bags off, we thought they were going to blow the thing up. We were very scared then.
You really thought that? And what did you do?
We just sat there.
Mrs. Leslie Cook is a nurse who was in charge of 24 children on the VC-10. How did they react to the crisis?
They're marvellous, actually. We really got them trained with coming up for their water and everything, sitting down in their blankets and their pillows. They never committed the greatest sin of losing their water cup, which the adults did frequently.
How did you go about amusing them?
Well, there were comics and magazines, and there's plenty of games that the OC provide on the aircraft anyway. And that was it, really.
What about the commandos? What sort of relations did the children have with the...
Very, very good. Very good. They used to sit by the exits, and the children used to go up and sit beside them and try and talk to them, because most of them speak a little English.
The commandos, did they seem friendly towards the children?
Yes. Yes. I don't think they meant us any harm personally. They just wanted what they want, and we'd have to take the consequences if the day didn't get it.
Do you think they would have been prepared to blow up the plane with the children on board?
Yes, quite definitely, yes.
Were you ever afraid that you wouldn't make it?
Yes, all the time I was there. Because we knew that. We saw the men putting charges into the planes 4 or 5 days ago. We thought they were going to blow them up with us any day. We knew the planes were loaded. I suppose it's not unnecessary to ask if you happen to have it back. I don't know.
After all the strain of 6 days in captivity, at last a moment to relax and celebrate the deliverance. But the relief was mixed with concern for those still in the guerrillas' hands.
Can you just explain to us what the situation is now?
ايش بدك تقول ايش الحاله هالقد موجوده يعني؟
ايش الوضع؟
احنا مش عايزين مشاكل، احنا عايزين حقوقنا وبس.
We want only our rights. He says, we want nothing else except our rights. We want our prisoners back, and all the women and children have been released unconditionally.
They can go home now if they wish.
إذا بدهم النسوان والأولاد يروحوا بيقدروا يتركوا عليه.
بيقدروا.
They can.
What happens to the men aboard the aircraft?
The men are being kept as hostages until our prisoners are released.
Later in the day, at a PFLP press conference, we asked a spokesman what would happen to the remaining hostages if the guerrillas' demands were not met.
They will be kept as prisoners of war.
Indefinitely?
As long as we don't get what we want.
So there will be no reprisals against these 40 hostages?
By whom?
During the time they are in Jordan?
We do not reprise against anybody. We will treat them very kindly.
The question everybody wanted answered was whether the worldwide condemnation of the Popular Front's actions would lead them to abandon their policy of hijacking Western aircraft. We put this to Mr. Ghassan Kanafani, a PFLP spokesman in Beirut.
Attacking the communications of our enemy is part of our tactic. And the whole world is aware of it. Not the whole world, the whole entire Egypt. Presumably Germany, Switzerland, Britain, of course, they are imperialism. And they are under the pressure of the leader of imperialism, the American imperialism, taking many positions against our people.
So can the airlines of Western Europe look forward to further hijackings in the future?
I say, attacking the communications of our enemy is a kind of our fighting, part of our fighting. We are not fighting only in this part, but this is any part of our fighting. We will stop it when we stop fighting. And there is 2 ways we will stop fighting. Either we finish a war or we achieve our objective.
The saga of Dawson's Field is over, but nobody believes the hijack story will stop there. The PFLP contains people who believe virtually any action is justified if, in their eyes, it advances the cause of Palestinian nationalism. It's just possible that Dawson's Field may prove to be not an end, but the beginning.
Sitting out here on the hood of this truck, looking up at a caramel-colored sunset sky. Checking my watch, doing the math in my head, counting backwards to when you said goodbye. Will those runway lights getting brighter? Just sitting out here watching airplanes take off and fly, trying to figure out which one you might be on and why you don't love me anymore. Right now I'm sitting out here watching airplanes. So I'm just sitting out here watching airplanes take off and fly, trying to figure out which one you might be on and why you don't love me anymore. By now I know you're 30,000 feet above me, but a million miles away, a million miles away. By now I know I'd act like you don't love me. But I'm just sitting out here watching airplanes take off and fly. I'm just sitting out here watching airplanes take off and fly, trying to figure out which one you might be on and why you don't love me anymore. Yeah, I'm just sitting out here watching airplanes go by, by, by. I'm just
back with more self-gratuitous music after this break.
In the sea, there are big fish and there are little fish. The same is true on land. But which are you? Isn't it time to define yourself? At Shark, we have different Shark credit cards based on your level of insecurity. Let your credit card color define you. Go on a shopping spree with a red Shark card. The great white Shark is a beast of a card. Everyone in the restaurant will see it and know you are the ultimate predator. Tiger Shark is for the flamboyant spender. The Bull Shark for the violent, aggressive predator who hunts in all kinds of environments. Or there's the charitable basking shark, the card for the slow-moving liberal with no teeth. Shark for the apex predator.
Buckle up. We're about to get lonely, people.
Radio.
Deep underground, the Jelly Belly factory, Phoebe is in her secret laboratory creating the weird and wild flavors of Bean Boozled.
I've done it again.
Is it pomegranate or old bandage? Dare to compare. Bean Boozled, 6th edition. Are you brave enough?
107.7 WIVK. It's time for...
You Choose the News!
We got 3 headlines. A meth head parked his car in the middle of a road and asked the cops what was wrong. Tennessee couple hosts their wedding reception at a Waffle House. And a funeral home has been sued for giving families fake ashes. Thank you for the votes this morning. What's our winning story, Nancy?
Funeral home sued for giving families fake ashes.
Woman by the name of Yong Anderson died in June, and her family hired this, the place is called the Return to Nature Funeral Home. Yeah.
You have got to be kidding me.
I'm not making that up. They paid them about $1,500. Apparently that's the going rate for
crematoriums,
the cremation services. And they told her that it would take about a week for their mom to be cremated and to get her remains back. Then they kept pushing the date back, pushing it back. When they finally got it, 11 days after their mom died, they flew to Hawaii. Her mom had lived in Hawaii before, and her last wishes were to be, I think, scattered in the ocean there.
Okay.
Right. But when they started to look, well, I'll just let the family describe what happened.
Everything kind of points to the idea that our mother was never actually cremated, and the ashes that we were given are either someone else's or not even human remains at all. And someone else told me that they look like Quikrete. One little dropper of water and mixed them up, and the reaction, it looked very, very similar in a little pasty consistency and everything. And then when it dried into little tiny little rocks.
You have got to be kidding me.
What? Gotta go pour you a concrete pad out of Mama there. Wow. Quikrete. I'd love that somebody took a scoop, by the way, and decided, let's just mix this up and see what this is. Really that is not the consistency of Mom as I remember. That is... So that's being investigated.
Clearly.
And I guess they took it to the director and said, I don't know what ashes look like, but these don't seem what I would expect them to be.
But Mama wasn't no rock.
It's so wrong. Leave Mama alone. And that is You Choose the News.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. Not only is it open enrollment for a lot of people, it's also a time you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, switching to MediShare saves about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. And what's more, they like it. MediShare has double the member satisfaction rate compared to health insurance. Double. MediShare is a proven thing for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of more than 400,000 members. And here's the thing, if you join before December 30th, and you mention the promo code SHARE, you'll get another 10% off all of 2024. That's 12 months of savings. So I'll give you the number here in a second to call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is December 30th, so call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number, 844-43-BIBLE. That's 844-43-BIBLE. 844-43-BIBLE.
I chose internal medicine because I like solving problems, understanding the big picture, and identifying solutions.
I chose internal medicine because I want to provide comprehensive care and enjoy developing lifelong relationships with patients.
I chose internal medicine because I thrive in medicine.
Internal medicine is a launchpad to different career paths and a gateway to healthcare leadership.
Learn more about a career in internal medicine at acponline.org.
Susie Schuster and Amy Trask present offbeat conversations and expert sports commentary as they ask, what the football?
Carson Wentz got signed by the Rams. Twice that in those league owners meetings for almost 30 years, and the trade deadline was a hot topic. Push the trade deadline back so that teams that are in contention still have an opportunity to sign people, and there are other owners who said, no, we don't want players rented, and we don't want fire sales. They had to make an addition, and they chose what they thought was best. I'm just not wowed by him.
What the Football? The podcast is available Tuesdays, wherever you listen.
Everybody shut up.
T-shirt in the hall, like a needle finds a groove.
Baby, we'll remember what to do to drown out every distraction. It's time we made it happen. Strip it down, back to you and me, like it used to be when it was an old back road with an old school beat. Cowboy boots by your little bare feet. Let it out, tell me right now, everything I need in them white cotton sheets. Dirty dance me slow in the summertime heat. Feel my belt turn loose from these old blue jeans. We both know that we lost it somehow. Let's get it found, strip it down, down, down. I wanna drop this cell phone now and let it shatter on the ground. They ain't holding nothing, these two hands, until they're holding you again. Oh, strip it down, back to you and me, like it used to be. When it was an old back road with an old school beat. Cowboy boots by your little bare feet. Let it out, tell me right now, everything I need in them white cotton sheets. Dirty dance me slow in the summertime heat. Feel my belt turn loose from these old blue jeans. We both know that we lost it somehow. Let's get it found, strip it down, down, down. Strip it down, down, down. I don't wanna let you go. No, not tonight. I just wanna love you so bad, baby. So let's close our eyes and strip it down. Back to you and me, like it used to be when it was an old back road with an old school beat. Cowboy boots by your little bare feet. Let it out, tell me right now, everything I need in them white cotton sheets. Dirty dance me slow in the summertime heat. Feel my belt turn loose from these old blue jeans. We both know that we lost it somehow. Let's get it found, strip it down, down, down. Strip it down, down, down. Strip it down, down, down.
Why experience new things when you can make it all about yourself?
I'm better than you.
Self Radio.
Cut me loose and caught herself a somewhere wind. I haven't heard a word and haven't seen her since. She disappeared quicker than this double shot of gin. 'Cause everybody at the bar started asking, how's your girl? She ain't my girl. Where's she been? I ain't quite sure. Good question, no telling, but I'm betting she's probably in Texas. Amarillo, all I know, George Strait said it. Yeah, that's where all them exes go. If she ain't with me out here in Tennessee, then I don't know where she's headed. If I'm guessing, I reckon she's probably in Texas. She's probably in Texas. she's headed. If I'm guessing, I reckon she's probably in Texas. She's probably in Texas. Sure. Good question, no telling, but I'm betting she's probably in Texas. Amarillo, all I know, George Strait said it. Yeah, that's where all them exes go. If she ain't with me out here in Tennessee, then I don't know where she's headed. If I'm guessing, I reckon she's probably in Texas. She's probably in Texas. In Texas. She's probably in Texas.
Be safer online and offline too. Remember these rules and you'll know what to do. Check first, take a friend. Tell people no, tell a trusted adult. Now you're ready to go. Boys and girls, it's Clicky!
I'm back. What's up, Jack? Clicky on the mic with the safety rap. 1, 2, 3, dance with me. Come on, kids, here we go. Yippee! Being safer online is what I'm all about. Use your net smart, UIN, no doubt. But you gotta be safer when you're not online. If you're walking down the street, or if you're ever asked to get in the car or help someone. Accept anything or leave with anyone. Check first with an adult you trust, like your parent or guardian. Now that's a must. Now this is the part where you learn to say no. If anyone ever makes you feel uncomfortable, bad, scared, or confused, you have the right to say no. The right to refuse. Be safer online and offline too. Take a friend with you wherever you do. And remember, you are strong and smart and have the right to be safe. Now here's the last part. If anything happens, it's never your fault. Tell a parent, guardian, or a trusted adult. Some people out there are not who they seem. They pretend they are nice when they're really very mean. So listen to my rap. Tell your friends too. Remember these rules and you know what to do. Check first, take a friend. Tell people no and tell a trusted adult. Now you're ready to go. My name is Clicky and I like to rhyme. So before I go, say it one more time. Check first, take a friend. Tell people no and tell a trusted adult. Now you're ready to go. I'm out. See ya online.
Well, with this kind of morning, we know it can't get much better. Actually, nothing in your life is going to get any better. Ever.
Have a good morning, have a good day. Do your very best as we work and play. Have a good morning, have a good day. Be kind and helpful, put a smile on your face. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands. Clap your hands with all of your friends. Clap your hands, clap your hands. Have a good morning, have a good day. Everybody sway your hips, sway your hips. Sway your hips with all of your friends. Sway your hips, sway your hips. Have a good morning, have a good day. Everybody swing your arms, swing your arms. Swing your arms with all of your friends. Swing your arms, swing your arms. Have a good morning, have a good day. Have a good morning, have a good day. Do your very best as we work and play. Have a good morning, have a good day. Be kind and
health book put a smile on your face. Everybody step front, step back, step front and back with your friends. Step front, step back. Have a good morning, have a good day. Everybody dance up high, dance down low, dance high and low with your friends. Dance up high, dance down low. Have a good morning, have a good day. Have a good morning, have a good day.
We've been burning both ends, keeping the lights on. So I've been thinking we need a little time alone. So would you say we cancel our plans? Tonight I'm only gonna be your man. Let's get some candles burning and some records, turning all the lights down low, take it nice and slow. The way your body's moving, keep doing what you're doing to me all night long, writing our love song. Girl, I want it, gotta have it, let the passion take us to a higher place, making the kind of love we made. There ain't no way, baby, to get me at this house. When you look this good, what could I even think about? Oh, besides turning around and locking the door, watching your red dress fall to the floor. Let's get some candles burning and some records, turning all the lights down low, take it nice and slow. The way your body's moving, keep doing what you're doing to me all night long, writing our love song. Girl, I want it, gotta have it, let the passion take us to a higher place, making the kind of love we made, kind of love we made. So what you say we cancel our plans? Tonight I'm only gonna be your man. Let's get some candles burning, some records, turning all the lights down low, take it nice and slow. The way your body's moving, keep doing what you're doing to me all night long, writing our love song. Girl, I want it, gotta have it, let the passion take us to a higher place. Girl, I want it, gotta have it, let the passion take us to a higher place, making the kind of love we made, kind of love we made, making the kind of love we made.
All right, we got to pay some bills right now. Well, you know that table service at the club ain't free.
Remember how level-headed and focused you were as a teenager? That was because you had the highest amount of testosterone in your life. You literally couldn't stop masturbating and getting into fights. Wasn't life perfect? Don't bother with gels, patches, and injections. Go with the energy drink that gives you the maximum amount of T by law. TCS Energy Pro. T for testosterone, C for caffeine, and S for sucrose. Now you can be as angry, hyped up, and dumb as a football player in minutes without a concussion. TCS Energy Pro gives you energy like a pro. It's fully scientific, so be prepared for scientific results that will literally blow you away. It's science! TCS Energy Pro, the scientific sports drink for men.
Own the montage. Live the montage. Be the montage. Self Radio.
Tailgating, renegading, circus, and a truck bed, parking lot before the show. Cooler full of cold beer, pop a top and I hear. Chugga-lugga, let her go! Rain last night, but now it's sunny out here on the lawn. We're sliding down the hill, still real good muddy, singing our favorite song. It's a lot like Woodstock in the summertime. Gonna party and we're gonna rock. Have ourselves some chill strawberry wine. Girls bouncing in bikini tops. It's a lot like Woodstock. Baseball caps and big top hats and lighters lighting up the sky. Pigtails, ponytails, fat bottom girls dancing to the bump and grind. Fiddling, grooving, fists just a pumping, hands all waving high. Met a new friend and isn't it something? Might be the love of your life. It's a lot like Woodstock in the summertime. Gonna party and we're gonna rock. Have ourselves some chill strawberry wine. Ain't never gonna wanna stop. Doing donuts in the middle of the field till my truck's up on two wheels. Laughing and a dancing and a playing in the mud. Sitting in the shade and soaking up the suds. Shooting off fireworks, rolling down a hill. Jumping off a cliff, ain't no big deal. Tearing it up in our farm boy fashion. Like another party at the Plowboy Mansion. They got John Rich Jeller wrestling in the campground? No way! Have ourselves some chill strawberry wine. It's a lot like Woodstock. Gonna party and we're gonna rock. Girls bouncing in bikini tops. We gotta be so flip-flop. Have ourselves some chill strawberry wine. Ain't never gonna wanna stop. It's a lot like Woodstock. It's a big and rich Woodstock. First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, you burn me down, you burn me up, believer. Let the bullets fly, or let them rain. My life, my love, my time, it came from. You burn me up, believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to
till it broke up and it rained down. It rained down like. You burn me up, believer, believer. You burn me up, believer, believer. Rain, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My love, my God, it came from. You burn me up, believer, believer. Last days last by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. You burn me up, believer, believer. You burn me up, believer, believer. Rain, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My love, my God, it came from. You burn me up, believer, believer.
All right, I'm gonna go relieve some loneliness in the bathroom. You're gonna be listening to the news while I do that. Weasel News.
Hundreds arrested in a brawl at a sheriff's birthday party. And residents say the cockfighting bar and grill is a fun night out for the adventurous.
Rural News.
Law enforcement in Blaine County is operating on a skeleton staff today after a massive brawl at a sheriff's 40th birthday bash ended in hundreds of arrests, most of them police officers. The fight reportedly broke out during a heated debate over the use of mace being for pussies. This is the second time in months that police had to be arrested.
This was Weasel News.
The Selfie of Radio.
I'm so awesome.
Music customized for your unique level of pretension. Self Radio.
Get so mad at things that don't matter way too much. Let the way back winds and my old friends scatter like they were dust. Get to chasing that rainbow pot of gold, riding through the pouring rain with nothing to show for it, standing there soaking wet. Looking up, shaking my fist as the thunder rolls. Now and then on nights like this, I catch a thunderbolt. I wanna live a life like a dollar in the clock on the wall. Don't only shine a light like mama's front porch when I'm lost and lonely. Stop forgiving and start forgetting. Be somebody that's worth remembering. Live a life so when I die, there's standing room only, standing room. Take my grudges and my old regrets and let them go. I want to learn how to say a lot more yes and a lot less no. Girl, I want to dance and shout and love out loud and come alive.
forgiving and start forgetting. Be somebody that's worth remembering. Live a life so when I die, there's standing room only, standing room only. Stop judging my life by my possessions. Start thinking about how many headlights will be in my procession. I wanna live a life like a dollar and the clock on the wall don't own me. Shine a light, light mama's front porch when I'm lost and lonely. Start forgiving and start forgetting. Be somebody that's worth remembering. Live a life so when I die, there's standing room only, standing room only. Standing room only, standing room only. Standing room only, standing room only. Standing room only, standing room only.
He's got a Chevrolet that don't always run and the radio never turns down. He's got a pedigree that's no good for nothing, no commas in his bank account. But there's a girl at the hole in the wall where it plays. Don't take her eyes off the stage, she loves his southern drawl from north of Atlanta. That Silverado he got parked outside, loves a cranking 89 Alabama, kissing for an hour in the parking lot light. Here's to good girls that can't keep from falling, for bad boys that their daddies don't like, small towns that keep staying small. Here's to old trucks, young love, and Saturday nights. Saturday nights. As long as pawn shops sell beat up guitars to a kid with some hand-me-down keys. As long as leather jackets keep stealing hearts like Elvis and Cash and James Dean, there'll be a girl at the hole in the wall where it plays. Don't take her eyes off the stage, she loves his southern drawl from north of Atlanta. That Silverado he got parked outside, loves a cranking 89 Alabama, kissing for an hour in the parking lot light. Here's to good girls that can't keep from falling, for bad boys that their daddies don't like, small towns that keep staying small. Here's to old trucks, young love, and Saturday nights. Saturday nights. Tank of gas, some blue eyes, and some beer in the back. Falling way too fast for a southern drawl from north of Atlanta. That Silverado he got parked outside, loves cranking 89 Alabama, kissing for an hour in the parking lot light. Here's to good girls that can't keep from falling, for bad boys that their daddies don't like, small towns that keep staying small. Here's to old trucks, young love, and Saturday nights. Saturday nights. Yeah, Saturday nights. Young love and Saturday nights.
This next block of nonsense is sponsored by Weasel News.
Weasel News.
A man sues U-Tool after burning house down.
And a safety ruling that's bad for jobs.
Idiotic News.
A man is trying to sue U-Tool after burning down his house in a rewiring incident that he blames on supplies he bought at the home improvement store. A spokesman at U-Tool told reporters,
"It's not our fault our customers are morons. Half of them chop their fingers off pretending they're a home improvement guy."
A spokesman for Los Santos t-shirt manufacturer Universal Uniform expressed dismay at proposed new safety rules in the workplace. Marcela Gonzalez is on the scene.
I'm here talking to corporate shill Luke Nathan, who's really upset his stock options have gone down thanks to the new rules.
A few people are gonna lose fingers. That's called manufacturing. Stop crying to your lawyer.
Weasel News, confirming your prejudices.
Your music is better than everyone else.
Music, your music.
Because you're better than everyone else. It's music we know you're going to like because you own it. Well, you stole it. Self Radio.
Mixtapes got a little Hank, little Drake, a little something bumping, thumping on the wheel, right? The mix in our drinks a little stronger than you think, so get a grip, take a sip of that feel, right? Trucks jacked up, flat bills flip back, yeah, you can find us where the party's at.